Marcus Peter Stonis, born August 16, 1989, is an Australian cricketer who plays limited overs cricket for the Australian national team. He is contracted to Western Australia and Melbourne Stars domestically, and has previously also played for Perth Scorchers and Victoria as an all-rounder. Stonis is an Australian of Greek heritage. He was born in Perth, and represented Western Australia at both under-17 and under-19 level. Stonis played for the Australian under-19 cricket team at the 2008 ICC Under-19 World Cup. The following year, he represented Australia at the Hong Kong Sixes. After playing several Futures League matches for the state under-23 side, Stonis made his listed debut for Western Australia in the 2008-09 Ford Ranger Cup. Both his one-day debut and his Sheffield Shield debut, 2 days later, came against Queensland at the Gabba. Stonis played one more Sheffield Shield game and 2 more Ford Ranger Cup matches during the 2008-09 season, and won in each competition during the 2009-10 season, but was not regularly selected. In Australia, Stonis has played club cricket for Scarborough in the Western Australian Grade Cricket Competition and for Northcote in the Victorian Premier Cricket. He spent part of the 2012 English season playing for the Peterborough Town Cricket Club in the Northampton Premier League, and in one match took a hat-trick. Stonis also played 5 Second 11 Championship matches for Kent County Cricket Club during his time in England. In December 2012, Stonis was selected in the Perth Scorchers squad for the 2012-13 Big Bash League season, replacing the injured Mitchell Marsh. In the 2013, Stonis began representing Victoria domestically, before returning to Western Australia for the 2017-18 season. He was signed by the Delhi Daredevils ahead of the 2015 edition of the Indian Premier League. He was then picked up by the Kings 11 Punjab for the 2016 season in the auction for 5 Indian rupees and 50 paise million. On May 13, 2016 he achieved his career best T20 figures in a game for Kings 11 against Mumbai Indians, taking 415 from his 4 overs. Stonis was promoted to permanently open the batting for the Melbourne Stars in 2018, and the move paid dividends. Signing a 4-year deal at the start of the season, Stonis was the leading run scorer for the Stars in the 2018-19 Big Bash League, scoring 533 runs at an average of 53.30, while also taking 14 wickets. He was released by the Royal Challengers Bangalore ahead of the 2020 IPL auction. In the 2020 IPL auction, he was bought by the Delhi Capitals ahead of the 2020 Indian Premier League. In the Melbourne Derby on January 5, 2020, Stonis was fined $7,500 for a homophobic slur directed at Renegades bowler Kane Richardson. He expressed remorse for the incident, saying he got caught in the moment and took it too far. On January 12, 2020, Stonis scored 147 from 79 balls against Sydney Sixers, setting the new highest individual score in the Big Bash League. In July 2020, he was named in the Barbados Tridents squad for the 2020 Caribbean Premier League. In April 2018, he was awarded a national contract by Cricket Australia for the 2018-19 season. In January 2019, he was added to Australia's Test squad for the second Test against Sri Lanka. In April 2019, he was named in Australia's squad for the 2019 Cricket World Cup. In the 2019 World Cup, after playing the first 4 games, Stonis picked up a side strain injury. On July 16, 2020, Stonis was named in a 26-man preliminary squad of players to begin training ahead of a possible tour to England following the COVID-19 pandemic. On August 14, 2020, Cricket Australia confirmed that the fixtures would be taking place, with Stonis included in the touring party.